Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's What's Up Wednesday interview. Today, I'm joined by team members from the Center for Inclusive Design and Engineering from the University of Colorado. They will be going to be going over resources for Project Include with us today. So, hello, you two. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So, go ahead and kick us off just by briefly explaining your roles with the Center for Inclusive Design and Engineering.
Yeah, so the Center for Inclusive Design and Engineering, or CIDE for short, is within the Department of Bioengineering at CU Denver. And we have locations on both the Auraria campus in downtown Denver and the Anschutz Medical Campus in Aurora. At CIDE, we have a team of about 30 professionals, and that includes speech language pathologists, occupational therapists, physical therapists, special education teachers, and engineers. And we are the state resource on assistive technology. And assistive technology is any device or item that helps someone with a disability to do something that they could not otherwise do. So it's a broad term. It kind of ranges from high-tech, expensive dynamic speech generating devices or things like power wheelchairs to something as simple as a weighted vest that might help a child focus, or something like a step stool that might help someone reach something that they otherwise wouldn't be able to. Everything that we do at CIDE has the same overarching goal of improving the quality of life for people with disabilities through the use of assistive technology. So this includes our assistive technology clinic, and then we also have numerous community-focused programs for people of all ages, including the one that we're here to talk about today, which is Project Include.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I learn new things from these every time, so you guys do quite a bit. That's amazing. So I'll open it up to you all to share what are those resources and information you want to share about Project Include today.
Yeah, so Project Include is run by our team at CIDE in close partnership with the Colorado Department of Early Childhood. It's intended to support childcare providers of children with disabilities from ages 0 to 5. And what it is it's like a self-paced series of resources that are available to all licensed childcare providers in Colorado, sort of like a choose your own adventure type approach.
Gotcha.
Meaning that the participants can choose how far they want to go or when they're ready to stop. So there's no pressure with that. There are 3 kind of steps available to the participants, and these are sequential steps. So the first step is to take an online training through PDIS. That's called Introduction to Universal Design. It takes about 90 minutes to complete. And in that course, providers learn about concepts of universal design and inclusion as they apply to early learning and childcare settings. And then after completing the course, the providers are ready for step 2, which is borrowing a universal design and inclusion kit. So these kits are available in 4 developmental topic areas. We have communication and literacy, behavior and cognition, fine and gross motor, and then vision and hearing. Each of these kits contains around 20 to 30 different tools and toys that were carefully selected to promote inclusion and participation of children with disabilities or delays in that area of development. So for example, in our communication and literacy kit, there are a variety of communication buttons, which may help a child who is non-speaking or who has a primary language other than English to be able to participate in a literacy or communication activity with their peers. So we also have interactive books, manipulatives, and toys that might help a child feel more motivated to participate. And those are just a few examples of the many things that are in the communication literacy kit. So each of the items in there has a QR code on it, which links to an instructional YouTube video to give the provider some ideas for how to use a tool or toy in a way that promotes inclusion. They're very short, about 3 to 5 minutes. Some of the items in the kit will be unfamiliar, but some of them will be familiar. And we did that intentionally because we wanted to give ideas about how to use familiar items in a different way to help promote inclusion. So these loans are going to be for 6 weeks at a time, and we partner with the Interlibrary Loan Courier to distribute them to public libraries around the whole state. So everyone has this resource available to them in their local community. You don't have to come to Denver, which is an important point.
Incredible, yeah.
So then after the provider checks out at least one kit, then they're ready for step 3, which is applying for customized coaching and material support. So at that stage, the provider meets with one of our licensed professionals. Claire and I are both on that team. I'm a speech language pathologist. Claire is an occupational therapist. We also have one other speech language pathologist and an early childhood learning specialist. And when they meet with us, they receive one-on-one individualized coaching on a specific topic of their choice, as well as some materials or equipment that they get to keep that we purchase for them to help support that challenge or that topic area. So that topic could be a specific need that they have in their classroom, or it might be a topic that they simply want to learn more about, but we can support whatever they're interested in. So for example, a provider might say, I currently have a child with a speech delay and I want to learn how to support them. Or they might say, I've never worked with a child with a vision impairment, but I want to be prepared to support them in case someone comes in the future. They can kind of choose anywhere along that spectrum. So
Gotcha.
the providers don't need to be currently serving children with identified disabilities or delays to participate in any aspects of Project Include, because all children will benefit from implementation of universal design and inclusion strategies that we're coaching on and providing.
Okay. Wow, you guys do a ton. It's still mind-blowing even to me reading everything over. I'm like, holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah,
So
that was a long answer. So
no, it's very okay. It's hard to kind of barely scratch the surface with these, so it is a-okay.
Yeah.
So what language are these resources available or in? What's the options for that?
Yeah, all Project Include materials, which includes our website, that online training that Krista talked about, all of those kit materials, and any supplementary information that might come with the kit or that we might put out is available in both English and Spanish. We also have English-Spanish bilingual staff who can answer any questions or provide quick program support, and that can also help with the customized coaching in Spanish. In addition, the instructional YouTube videos that each of the kit items links to can generate captions in over 100 languages in the settings option.
And I'm the bilingual staff, so hi.
Nice. Amazing. Good to have you on board. So what other resources do you guys offer that are available at this time, if there's anything else you want to hit on?
Yeah, so all of our resources were designed with inclusion and representation in mind. So you'll find a wide representation of races, cultures, and ability levels in all of our materials. We also offer quick support to any person or program who might have a question about inclusion or universal design in early childhood settings, regardless of their eligibility to participate fully in Project Include. So we encourage anyone to reach out to us, because our goal is to support those who are supporting kids with delays and disabilities. So we're just here to help with any question that people might have along those topics. So that includes FFN providers or any other license exempt folks. And then in addition, we have some exciting things coming up in Project Include in the coming months, including a kit that's going to be entirely focused on infant development. So
Ooh, okay.
Stay tuned for that as well.
Is there a timeline for when that would be available?
It's just in the early stages of development, so I suspect early fall will be when that's available.
Awesome. So I know we just scratched the surface with kind of all that everything's involved with, but for anyone that does have questions, where can they go to, or who's best to contact if anyone has questions or wants to learn more about Project Include?
Yeah, so anyone who has questions or wants to learn more about Project Include can do so by visiting our website, which you can get to by clicking the link in the description or by typing bit.ly/PICIDE into a browser. And our website has all of the info that we discussed today, plus even more. Our website is available in both English and Spanish, like I mentioned. Anyone with questions is also welcome to reach out to us directly at any time. And our email is projectinclude@ucdenver.edu.
UC Denver. Perfect. And I will include all of those links and resources in the description or comments of wherever they're watching. Amazing.
Perfect.
So as we wrap up here today, feel free to share just any kind of thoughts, feedback, or updates regarding this topic in general, or just kind of billboard slogan, feel good statement to the ECE industry in general.
Okay, great. Well, even though only licensed childcare providers are eligible for all aspects of Project Include, we still want to make sure that people know that we're available to support FFN providers and any others who may work with young children. In addition to the PDIS training, which is available to anyone, we also have curated on our website a list of some of our favorite resources related to universal design and assistive technology and support of young children with disabilities. So all of that can be found on the additional resources tab of our website. So that is available for public viewing. And then just as a final thought in general, we want to say thank you to any childcare providers listening for the work that you do day in and day out to support children. We cannot do this work without you, and your job is very important. So we hope to hear from you soon and work with you and get you any support that you might need to help you out with what you're doing.
Amazing. Yeah, we know it takes a village out there.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you both so much, Krista and Claire. Truly appreciate your time, and we'll see everyone next time. Bye, everyone.
Great.
Thank you.